me turn my phone on silent. Got it. Jacqueline is not here this evening, but she left a few things for us. I have the minutes from October 20th. I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from April 20th, 2025.
October.
I said April, didn't I? Because I'm looking at April. So let me rephrase that. I'd like to ask for a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting from October 20th, 2025.
Well, now I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna do,
Yes, I missed that.
you want it April, not October? Do you want to look? Can I have a motion?
I made a motion.
Second? All those in favor? Just sit there and look pretty. You'll be just fine.
You know, it's silly today.
Okay. Next up, we do have the accounts payable in the amount of $60,432.26. I would like to ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? So be it. There's that.
There we go.
Makes more sense. I have a water storage and distribution improvements for the water tower contractor's application for payment number 18. This is an SRF disbursement form number 18.
I'll make a motion to.
It is in the amount of $321,100. That is minus the 5% retainage.
I'll make a motion to pay payment number 18.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. This one goes to Phoenix, correct?
Yep.
Okay. We don't have to sign that one. That one just needs, Jacqueline just needs to know that we approved it. Are there two payments on here or just the one?
There's two on the agenda.
Two.
Yeah,
But they both say
number 18.
number 18.
Was everything the two DLZ included or just the,
I think it's, I don't believe there's one for DLC, I think it was just for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's all that is here. She said DLZ payment number 18, DLZ SRF disbursement number 18. It was only the disbursement number 18.
Yeah.
Correct? It's not a DLZ payment. Who made that motion? April?
I did.
And Dean seconded?
Yeah.
And we were all in favor?
Yeah.
And nobody was opposed?
correct?
Perfect. So that is approved, so she should be able to get that out to you this week. Joe?
Very short. Basically, our leaf pickup is going on until Tuesdays and Thursdays up till November 26th, which I know is a Wednesday, but I'm not picking up leaves on Thanksgiving. So that'll be the last day, is November 26th.
I will put that on social media so that way we do not have
Yes.
anybody complaining on Thanksgiving Day that you worked 80 leaves. That happened last year.
Christmas lights will be going up, November 16th, so it's in 2 weeks.
Just a reminder, November 16th. Just a reminder, November 16th,
Official lighting is the
30th.
the 30th? Okay. That's Sunday.
Remind me the day before, and again, please be careful, we have
Okay,
people out putting our lights up.
and I've already contacted, so we'll have the bucket trucks and everything in this year, so
Who's helping, do you know?
I don't know. I'll send out a thing to the fire department, whether they didn't show up last year, we'll see what if they wanna help this year.
Okay.
So you'll probably have Ryan James,
I'll send him a text, yes, what he knows about it.
and Ben, you,
Ben, last year was Ben, Todd,
Okay.
Dan, Jason,
right,
and Ryan, James.
all right. Just let us know the final.
Yep.
At the end of everything, pretty please.
And then the only other thing is, the water tower, the painting is done. The inside the epoxy is done. The masons were out last week and did the room in the tower, the valve room. So that is all blocked up. We're just waiting on, I don't know if they'll be here this week or next Monday to start with the valving and all of that. Then we should be getting close to getting a fill date coming up here.
Well, it looks very nice on the outside.
And also I talked to Andy, I think it was last week, when they come out and took pictures of the tower, just the tower, that the county wanted a picture. I tried getting some pictures, but
Yeah.
both towers standing there, so they came back with the drone. So we have a zip drive, we've got a bunch of
Oh,
pictures
nice.
with both the towers and everything that, we can, wanted to get it done since there were kind of no workers around and that, since but.
The fall colors look nice in that
Yes.
picture too.
So,
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah. So we've got a zip drive, there's a lot more pictures than that was that he's got, but they flew all the way around both sides of them and got different angles, so when the other one's gone, it's gone, so.
Say that be.
We gotta let everybody know. So many people have asked when it's going down.
Yeah, we're still in
Yeah.
the works on it.
Need the frame base.
Yeah, well, that's why we got.
Talking about maybe picking some out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really nice.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
cool.
So that's basically all I had, it's been kind of a slow month.
In addition, on the utility section is Mr. Coon's dispute with the town is officially done with.
He did, I don't have it in my box, there was a letter written to the council from him after the decision. He's just not happy, and he cannot believe that we would go to those lengths to keep him unhappy. Did not respond, it went through the courts, he had to say so, and it's done. Leave it as that. Okay, nothing else, Joe?
Nope, that is it.
Andy, do you have anything to follow up, Joe?
No, I don't think so.
We're still waiting on the lights.
Oh, yeah, the Christmas tree lights?
No.
Oh,
You ever see the water tower in Mishawaka?
Oh, yeah.
The lights go up, shine the tank up, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But Andy said it's only $1 million, so.
Well, that's not quite that.
I found these solar spotlights, they were great. Patrick?
Our activity for October 2025, we had 156 calls for service for the month. Of that, we had 12 assists to St. Joseph County Police. We had a panic alarm on Lilac Road, a mental investigation Riley Road, a mental investigation on Patterson Road, loose dogs, 931 in Osborne, unwanted person on 331, loose cows, 931 in Riley, domestic on Kelly Road, a suicide on Louise Lane, child custody dispute, Maple Road, injury rollover crash on Beach Road, suspicious person Riley Road, an unwanted person on Osborne Road. Also had 2 assists in North Liberty Police Department. There was a mental investigation on Pine Street and then a disturbance on Maple Avenue. 17 total reports for the month, 2 crash reports, 2 non-criminal information reports, 2 threat reports, 2 domestic violence reports, 1 property damage, 1 theft, child exploitation, criminal information, 1 traffic investigation, 1 assisting outside agency, 1 mental investigation, 3 total arrests, had 2 arrests for domestic battery, and 1 driving never license, 11 tickets for the month. Did have a very successful All Hallows Eves event last Friday, had absolutely no incidents reported for the night, and all weekend long, and even today from several people. I've had people come up to me and just tell me how nice it was. Even some people that are really new to the area and first time attending, we're very happy with what the town does for putting that together and making such a really good community event. And one other thing I forgot to put on here, we did get the flock cameras installed, 2 of the 3. 1 had to go back to planning because of the location wasn't getting enough sun, so I don't know if that,
The one,
the one on 4, over by the subdivision there, that one had to go back to planning because they were moving it further west towards Maple, but within a week of being up, already had the first successful use of them. Betchers had a hit and run crash in their parking lot. Amazon delivery driver backed up, smashed into one of the employees' vehicles, and then just took off. Betcher's camera couldn't pick up a clear enough plate. However, we got a clear enough, of course, the driver coming in, and then as well as of the vehicle. Contacted Amazon. They actually refused to cooperate, won't help whatsoever with anything. So just by doing a vehicle footprint with it, I was able to get the vehicle when they were coming into town. And so I got a plate number off of that, contacted the leasing company out of New Hampshire who leased it, was able to get the company out of Portage, Indiana, who then was the leasee, and ended up saw it driving around. The next day I'd already made a phone call to them to try to get, hadn't got a call back, but had already gotten insurance information, everything except driver information, and happened to see the vehicle driving on Lake Trail, and was able to talk with one of the drivers, and then so got the driver identified and everything. It was something that would have been a very, very difficult. Had all the information in a matter of a few hours, so already been very successful with it. So, and they are
one that is moving
Yeah.
because they put it right on top of my water main.
And I even emailed the guy and told him prior to them doing it, after I talked to you and said where it needed to go, and then he had told me, yep, that's not a problem, we'll make sure, and then the very next day, you put it right over the
Yes,
top
they
of it.
followed the blue lines and set it right there.
So, yeah, so that one is getting.
It's gonna, yeah, it's supposed to
To
move
the
40
south.
foot to the south.
Yep,
It
yeah,
should clear everything, but.
just to follow up, the All Hallows Eve event, most of you know because you're on the thread, but we had a total of 512 people go through the woods.
Pretty good.
Have no idea how many were inside. There were a lot of smaller ones. Betchers had their whole thing set up for the younger kids on the other side, and that was busy and constant the entire time.
I think with Betchers over there, it made for less people inside, which was nice, because last year it was
It was
overcrowded and people could hardly move, but, and also having the costume contest out on the patio was helpful to.
And the Lions Club came in and offered to do all that. What I could hear while standing out there, I think it was great. I was running back and forth from pirate ship to entrance with fog juice and.
I really like that the Lions came in and helped and did it together.
We had,
I
and
thought
plus
that
they
was
gave us a
awesome.
sponsorship on top of them helping.
Yeah.
So,
They did, I heard several of the older adults in the Lions Club talk about how chilly it was and that he should take it back to the school next year, but I think that would be a mistake.
I
And
think
we
this
want to
should be a
give a
community
spotlight.
event.
I think
A better
they should-
spotlight for the costume.
Or maybe-
you know,
We'll do that.
Heater on the patio, anybody got like those cute patios?
Oh,
yeah.
those are nice too, and that could be good for a lot
And
of
it
your
could be
events.
held inside there. I mean, We had it outside last year, you know, because it was so crowded inside,
Yeah,
but
yeah, we had it
We probably
outside last year,
handled
but it
it
wasn't
inside
as
this year,
chilly, I
maybe.
don't think, as it was this year. I think it was chillier this
It
year.
was a lot, yeah, it was.
Last year was
Yeah.
colder.
It was cold, but
I heard,
but I
I
didn't think it was that bad.
heard nothing but good compliments, but everybody's talking about how.
I will make it over to the barn tomorrow to start rearranging. I had to take a few days off. I was exhausted. So I will head over there tomorrow to start.
For a little town to have something like that, that people are talking, even Larry,
Yeah.
he said they still want it back here, even though it was a little chilly out there.
I had a lot of compliments. The biggest compliments, or the most frequent compliments, were people very happy that we offered this as a free event. They said, you know, the Niles Screen Park, it's great, but it's $40 per person. So if you have a family of,
Yeah.
I think they had a family of 5 kids, they go, how do we do that? We can't. So they were very, very.
They were having, because I was standing on the patio and they were screaming all the time.
Every scream, I'm like, yes.
how many donators do we have? How many donators are there any?
It was right around 20. I think we had like $2,200.
It's pretty good.
$100 was
Per
the
person.
most per person. Betchers did give us 3 donation spots to have that big area.
Ronnie
Nice.
said, Ronnie had a ball. He
Yeah, I talked to him
Yeah, he
He
afterwards.
says, we'll be back.
Yeah,
They
And
each.
what their setup over
Mhm.
yeah.
there made it look
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
perfect.
impressive.
Yeah.
looking.
Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was the one thing from last year that we had heard from some people, because there wasn't that much for the younger kids
Right.
to do, and, you know, they were getting too scared, and then, so that really made it a full family event. You know, and with having them up front, first thing that they see, and they had that whole Paw Patrol village is what they had, and everything they were handing out, so we actually had an area for families to go, and then the older kids and even parents were going through the
Yeah.
haunted woods, so.
Yeah. I think it was a huge success, and I've only heard positive feedback.
I just had one question. I found T-shirts in the kitchen closet.
Yeah,
gone.
those are spot-
Oh, okay, I mean, were they supposed to be handed out?
Oh, no, they were for the sponsors.
That's what I thought.
Actually, I spent the day today sitting in my car, because I don't want to take them inside, because they're gonna have dog hair on them, right? So I'm sitting in my car with Ziploc gallon-sized bags and going through the list. Well, this person had this size, this person had this size, writing on the outside of each bag, because each sponsor got 2 shirts.
Oh, that's good. I saw those at the end of the night, and I went,
Oh, no, I'm so glad you didn't pass them out.
oh, no, I wouldn't have done that. I didn't know if they were for sale or
No,
whatever, but I just like, oh. man.
and I think I ordered 4 extra. Now those 4 extra, I'm grateful I did, because one of the sponsors never put in their shirt sizes.
Mhm.
So by default, I ordered 2 extra larges and 2 larges, so they'll get 2 of those, but, and the banners that were outside, which I loved them all having the Halloween theme on the back instead of going with logos.
Yeah.
We tried it with the logos and it was just chaos. I mean, it was everybody's different colors, different everything. So everybody was very happy with, this is the coolest banner.
And I loved your setup at the opening of the pumpkins and the flowers. That was pretty.
I had left most of that over there.
It's very pretty.
You need to
I
pick up
appreciate
yours,
that. It was very pretty.
So that little orange cart that all the little pumpkins are in, I have to get back to my nephew, Riker.
Okay.
He's very proud of his little cart over there, but he's gonna miss it if I don't get it back to him. In the meantime, if anybody wants any little pumpkins, I bought 500 of them in an orange cart over in the parking lot. I went and picked some up before here just to go home and give them to the dogs to chew on. You got some big dogs, they would love them.
Actually, maybe use it for target practice or something. You got a lot, I see that, you got a ton.
There was a bunch of little ones, yeah.
Well, you got some big ones for the pigs too. Yeah, so if anybody wants pumpkins, big or small, oh, you better go get your awarding one too, 'cause if that disappears, you're in trouble. But they are over in the parking lot at the community barn. Please help
Really
yourselves.
pretty.
Randy Fig was there too, and he
Yeah.
said.
He's sponsored. And he called to ask what he could do to help out with the event. I'm like, nothing. He goes, well, is it sponsored? Like, is there a certain place I need to go? I go, no, it's Haunted Woods. If you want to come and go through it, please do. But, you know, you don't have to. He went through it. He goes, I screamed myself. It was great. So, yes, it was wonderful. Thank you to everybody that helped out, even if it was just a matter, you guys stayed later and sweat. Thank you for making all the chili. Everybody.
Chili.
Thank you.
Really good. almost come and held you up to take it home.
Yeah, it was really good. So thank you for that. One other thing your report's missing is that we are down one car right now.
Oh, yes, yep,
Go ahead.
Brandon, when he was driving back, from a call, ended up at it north of Stanton, he ended up hitting a deer, run in front of the car, so yeah, so for the time being, we're down, but it was, turned in insurance under comprehensive claim, which means it's a not at fault claim, so, it was turned over, and so they're supposed to be having they're gonna have one of their claims adjusters coming out tomorrow, but Doc Otto had already gone all the way through it, got everything taken down, whole parts of this, so as soon as we get the go ahead from, them, they can they'll have it back and fully going in a few days, yeah. So that's why they got it broke down already, so.
So he's driving the old black
Yeah.
SUV.
Yeah.
Actually, he's off till Friday.
Yeah,
The deer are ready.
yes, they're.
Well, Brandon's been in 2 accidents.
Mhm.
Been in 3, 2 of them that put his car out of commission. They were both involved in Stanton Road, so
Mhm.
Ray said you really need to stay away from Stanton Road.
Were they both deer or just the one?
Just the one, the other one was a snowstorm and an S curve and unfamiliar with
I just
it.
wondered, my brother has like a deer track runs through his property, so he has to like, there's deer in his driveway constantly.
When he took the car up to Doc Otto, they said that was the 3rd one they received that day with deer damage.
Yeah.
But everybody's harvesting, so they're.
Time for the move.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. RDC?
We had a meeting last week and, with Daniel Dalton. And we came up with a spending plan for next year, cause that's due the 1st of December. We also voted to give, Adam, what's that?
Pendle.
Pendle, thank you, that's like, I think it was last name. To give him some money towards his facade improvement. Some of them just wanted more of a, not really a business plan, but you know, what he's gonna do with the building. I know he's already spent $14,000 on the facade, so I basically just need a receipt or something from him, so we can give him a check. What else did we talk about? We're waiting on plans for the Blue Barn. He keeps promising and he gives me a little bit just to tease me. I should have more pictures by the end of the month, hopefully, but, I just wanna get going on that, maybe. I don't know how much we'll be able to do, but get it out there and maybe get some numbers and see where we're at. So that's basically what we talked about, I think. Do you remember anything else we might have?
All-
Less money next year.
Oh, yeah,
All
we're
of the
getting less
Halloween
money
stuff
next year.
is out of that Blue Barn now.
Okay, cool, good.
I think
Now
there's
we just-
one,
Just that one thing, that ballot box, I think
Thing
that's the
left,
only
yeah.
thing we'll have to get moved, yeah.
Mhm. but everything else
Yeah,
is
we'll
out.
do that, cause I gotta have used the
Yeah,
bobcat
I'm
forklift
just
to get that out.
anxious to see what we can do with it, or, I know the longer we put it off, the more it's gonna cost, because everything, you know, never goes down, it always goes up. So we'll just see where it goes but everybody I talked to seems real excited about the idea that it could be an Airbnb. I guess, you know, I don't know what other ideas that, you know, we've had a couple, but everybody seems more agreeable on the Airbnb.
It's a positive thing. I know when my daughter got married, she used one
Mhm.
and it was very positive for the wedding day. Guys, girls,
Mhm.
both of them in the same house, getting ready in different areas, and that really worked.
I know that.
And with the barn, it might be a really positive.
Who she rented to Saturday, they were looking for a place to stay, cause their folks were coming from
Mhm.
Timbuktu or someplace. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
She's, what was the closest hotel or motel or something.
Yeah, so.
I feel like you're gonna get the most out of it through the weddings, I bet.
It
Probably,
would have been
I
last
would
week, they
guess.
could have rented my house because I was in the woods.
And it would probably work for small showers or possibly, you know, with the open, setup or something, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Have you ever gone down and looked at the one that Albert's owned down on West?
No, I've only seen pictures online and,
So it's a rental area,
mhm,
and then you go, they have a Airbnb down there also.
Mhm.
And as much as you would think it's not very common around here, Notre Dame weekends, people are paying full
That's-
price. I
that's
mean,
what
they're
I-
paying top dollar.
That was my
In the
other
past.
thought, you know, that it would get.
It's off the
rented then if
beaten
it
road,
did.
but there's a lot of people that are enjoying that.
Mhm.
But yeah, through their event center, there's a door that actually goes to the house over there. And it's beautiful. It's,
Oh,
if you get
yeah.
a chance to call them, just to maybe look,
Mhm.
so you can get some thoughts, it's a really nice place.
Yeah, I've been to a few Airbnbs or, you know, on vacation or whatever, and
Well, theirs
I
kind of
think
ties in with
that's-
with their event center, their
Right,
event room,
right.
so it's nice.
so, yeah, I'm, you know, hopeful, I just don't know when it'll be completed, so.
Thank you.
Mhm.
EDC?
I didn't get much, we finished the last morning down there, we're gonna start mowing that down there by the, still working on our pocket park there, hopefully next spring we'll have some picnic tables there and then we're gonna, he's supposed to be back to work on the hill this week, I think.
Okay.
The hill we've been talking about ever, so hopefully we'll work something out on that. And then we'll start working on something on your kids' park, water park.
Oh,
We'll have to decide where
Start
we're gonna put
planning.
it, planning on, yeah.
and probably the 5-year park plan should probably be updated if you wanted to get a grant for
It's
that.
here someplace, I don't know where it's at.
It very much should be, but you can't do it without.
We can't do it
so-
without-
Yeah, we can't get a grant or
How do
update
we do
plan
it?
Well, I guess.
without a
Yeah.
park.
Do we have a park board?
It depends how much you wanna spend, you can put a water park in for $40,000.
Yeah, but you need a park board.
You don't
Well,
have to have
not
a park board.
necessarily, but to get a
Oh.
grant, you would need a park
Just get
board.
grants.
There is a
And I think
park
we
board
captured that
book
in
around
our,
here someplace, I don't know exactly where it's at.
I think we captured that in
Should
our
have room
tip
in there?
area.
Yes, I believe so.
Cause we did
I
a
have to
park
find out
board
what
thing
we
when
would
Shirley
be
was
able to
here.
spend money on for it.
Has to be updated every 5 years. You
Well,
know.
I know that,
It's gotta be in their room someplace.
it is.
Mhm.
Laura is her last name, it's Dalton's wife, I can't think of her first name right now. She is interested.
Okay. Yeah, I think
Laura,
Janet was interested in helping out too.
that'd be awesome. Laura is interested.
Oh, yes, she.
But she said that if it was more than just her and Carr, then she didn't wanna do it. And I told her there has to be more than 2 people. So that's not gonna work.
I imagine that's my retirement job.
Maybe we print a few flyers and go put them on every single door up in Morningside. Look at all the younger families up there.
Mhm.
Have we even asked them? Do they even know we have meetings?
Right.
I mean, it's publicized, but
Some of the people in Morningside know.
Mhm.
yes, they do.
I forgot to mention for the RDC that we voted to take a third of Terry's salary out of the barn revenue money. Because I found out in the last month or two that 2/3 of his salary is coming out of the EDC. And I don't know when that changed, but it did, and it shouldn't be that way. So it'll be RDC, barn revenue, and EDC. But first of the year is when we decide to start that, so.
Okay. Just make sure to speak with Jacqueline.
Mhm.
That way she has everything correct on the books.
Right,
And then also you'll have to ask her for the updated version of his pay. To update that, because originally,
He got a raise, or you gave him a raise or something, or how?
We did on our budget, we raised a little bit on our.
no, that's fine, but on his, when he was originally hired, the
Payroll.
position name that he has, it was 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, and then it got changed. So you will have to make sure on that paper, it shows where his pay's coming from.
That was probably changed when he was rehired, my guess is.
It was changed once after he
Yeah.
was rehired,
When he was rehired, that was the third,
and then it
and then
got,
there was a change after that.
And I don't know who.
it happened,
You didn't remember it
I know,
changed.
we would have to look back for the
Yeah.
past 3 years in meetings, because I know it happened, I don't remember the date. But that's gonna have to be updated on that paper as to where his salary's
I don't know who's
coming
in
out
charge
of.
of that.
That would be the clerk has to keep that updated.
I was gonna say, you just need to give what you did to her, so she could put that with that.
Right.
Yeah,
Who would have authorized?
So it
The
was a
change.
third, a third, a third. When he got rehired back, it
No.
changed.
no.
No, when he got rehired back, it was a third, a third, a third, because there was supposed, at that
Where
time.
was the last third coming from? Because I know 2/3 of it came here.
The
Where
town
was-
general fund, I believe, paid the other third.
Okay,
And at the time, there were supposed to be some level of duties involved with town activities, but as it happened, all of his duties ended up being just related to,
EDC and RDC.
and so the town council changed it because all of his activities were related to those.
I don't know
two
what
things
year that was.
I don't remember.
Doesn't matter.
We'd have to go back and.
But
find it.
that's how that,
And we had the discussion, didn't go well then either.
Well, I don't think if Jenny knew about it, he would agree to take 2/3 of his budget.
Well, and whether it's 1/3, 2/3, I don't know why it should have been that way. It should have been 50-50.
yeah, I don't have it.
And that may
about
just
that
be
particular range between
a clerical
those two
error
lines, and,
over there. It might be a clerical error with the clerk. I don't know. They need to be sure to sit down and talk with her about what percentage is coming from who.
Just so it's on the books right now.
I know it didn't happen after Jacqueline was here, it happened before.
Oh, yeah, for sure, Jacqueline's not been here very long.
Right,
So it's in there somewhere.
just wanted to let you know, think about it.
Yeah, just be sure to
Thank you.
put the percentages down on a piece of paper so it can be added to that job description, because if for some reason Terry one day does decide to retire and you need to hire somebody, you need to know on the books what
Already
percentage
down.
came from where. Well, not just for that, but also for accounting purposes. She needs to know.
I'm not sure how his job description reads right now, I think he still oversees.
He's a town coordinator or facilitator. That's what he was hired back at. I got the paperwork,
It's fine. It was a project coordinator.
town coordinator.
It was a project coordinator.
We changed it because what's
I don't
not,
remember.
I'll look it up, I got it in my notes.
It's okay. Not a problem.
Not a project coordinator, town coordinator, or facilitator,
Well, we'll find the papers if that's what we need to do.
so.
So the fire department is not here. Was there anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Fire department is not here for comment, public comment or new business.
Tree lighting,
Okay, on
new
what date?
business, November 30th, 6 PM,
Mhm.
because it'll be dark
Yeah,
apparently.
yes,
Looks that way.
Okay, November what? I'm sorry.
30th.
With it being the first year, we know that it's just gonna be a small little thing, but I would
We
like
could
to figure
still
out
do
maybe how to do
Bonfire and hot
Yes,
chocolate or
hot
something.
chocolate. That's my biggest thing right now is maybe like hot cocoa.
Mhm. Do a little bonfire.
Do we
and hot
wanna make a little committee or not? I don't know if it's necessary this year, but maybe next year it might be. But maybe something to the effect of maybe dropping Santa Claus letters off. That's a nice little thing that will draw people in, like, mail your letter to Santa, that kind of thing. Just something simple. No crafts yet, no anything. Do you want Santa involved?
No,
What are you guys doing for,
I talked to Cindy today about
Is that on
Newton
the 6th, I think?
Park has theirs going on probably the first Saturday.
probably the
Is
following?
usually when it is. We're gonna have a smaller table this year with a lot less to do.
It's 12 to 3 this year, so they're
The
starting.
next
early.
weekend, right?
The 6th, yeah, December
Yeah,
6th.
I talked to Cindy today and we are going to be doing a smaller area.
Well, what I was thinking was, how you always bring Santa comes into town.
The what?
Your Santa comes to town.
Oh, he does.
When do you do that?
It's usually I don't know. When do we do that?
I
Do
think
you
that's only
want
like
to
the
merge
second.
the two where Santa comes into town the night of the Christmas tree lighting in the evening? Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Something like that effect? Or do you want to keep it separate?
We may need to do it that night because I think we normally do it the second Sunday.
Yeah, I think it's their second Sunday, that sounds about right, because they normally do the Christmas in the park, and I think then the following weekend, normally we would.
Which would be the 14th, and I go in on the 9th. So anything that is not done the 7th or before is not happening this year.
Well, I mean, we could try the Santa blending the two somehow.
We could
Whether it
just
be you
do,
do the Christmas lighting and
Let
then
me
all of a
talk-
sudden Santa's coming up the street, however you
talk
wanna
to
do it, and then
Ben
you go
and
around.
Colby.
What are you having done the ninth and that was like going to?
She's gonna be laid up.
Right, so
So anything that we do
After
that I need to
she'll
be
laid
involved
up.
in has to be done before the 9th.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do the
We don't
Santa
do a
truck,
lot
it's gonna have to be
after.
done before that day, because that Santa truck is myself and Ben and Colby.
Right.
So I will have to ask them if the truck's available and if and when A, Colby will loan it, and B, Ben wants to do it, if the truck's even available. These are questions I need to ask them.
Okay,
But I can get the answers and keep everybody in the loop. Maybe with the tree lighting ceremony, again, I have to
Awesome.
ask. But
how much do we wanna put into maybe decorating the pavilion a little bit, to spruce it up a little, but. Where we're getting the money for it, I don't know. I said where we're getting the money for it, I don't know, but
yeah, and I don't know if we have like any extra lights or not. We might, I don't know. Are all those lights in the barn orange?
No, oh, the ones are, yeah, those bins are all
I
orange.
don't be getting all lights
I
here.
may have some, I'm not sure how many.
It wouldn't take much to put a few lights up there if you want.
and I always figured in my mind, my thought always was something simple anyways, just a nice evening with either Christmas music playing, with hot chocolate, a fire maybe over there, people
Some
could do
white
s'mores.
AC or something like that.
Yeah, if you wanted to have like later on, maybe like little Christmas tree sale, you know, with the lights, you know, just a good old fashioned little tiny thing, nothing like extravagant.
So maybe-
a food truck and hot chocolate or something, and that's, you know,
Just some-
something
Yeah.
simple, cause it's an evening time. You know, you don't want the kids all like, it's a school night, you know.
So let me
Too bad we don't have that wagon.
see if we can coordinate it.
Oh, really good, I know.
Santa Claus.
And maybe we could do Santa that same day and then we'll see what we can coordinate.
Okay, so we got 3 weeks.
We'll see if that,
You know, Dennis Schaefer donated
Sleigh?
a sleigh toboggan, I guess, or what do they call it?
yeah,
Yeah, the parking lot, yeah.
Big farm sled.
yeah. Where did that
I
go?
think it's still out of Cindy's box in her barn.
Be good for pictures, just saying.
We do also own a big, huge, ginormous solid wood Santa chair. It was donated to us last year.
And I figured you wouldn't really wanna do sitting on Santa's lap because they do that down there.
No, and I don't think anybody wants to do that. I'm just saying we own the chair
But
it's a
that's
great
nice
prop,
too,
it's a great
eventually.
Yeah.
whatever. If one day you do letters with Santa, then maybe the chair could go next to the letters with Santa, even if there's not a Santa there, it just still is for the effect.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, so that's a thought.
Okay.
So my next question, and we'll have a lot to talk about that, to see who can do what when, but we can start wonderful, good old thread. Our next council meeting, of course, is the same night as the turkey dinner. Do we want to change this?
Can we do it the day before?
We can do it the day before. Would you be available?
We
on
might
the
as well
18th,
because we need a work session for the
Yeah,
lighting. You know,
Yes?
yes, yeah.
Okay, so we want, yeah, I knocked everything over. I will write on Jacqueline's papers here to please host the next meeting for the 19th instead of the 20th, 6 PM. Okay. So we'll get rid of that. Okay, and then in our first meeting of December, which is on the 1st, we will decide then if we are going to have that second meeting or not. We may have to have one the week after Christmas just for year-end stuff,
It's fine.
but that is food for thought for December 1st.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody have anything else?
I was curious what the status is of the fire truck that the township wants to sell.
I've heard nothing more.
I mean, I assume they have to get permission from you to sell it, right?
We have the title. You cannot sell it without a title.
That's what I thought, I was just curious.
We've heard nothing. Officially, we were informed in a fire territory meeting. The town board has not been notified officially other than through that fire territory meeting. So. Okay. Anything else? Then we're gonna call this meeting at 6:41 PM.